shadows creep long across the floor, heart still bleeding, can't take no more. Promises shattered like glass on stone, broken pieces scattered wide. Love was burning, now it's died. Try to hold on, but it slipped away. Broken pieces, all I see today. Like your last goodbye, cold night silence makes me wonder why every word you said now feels like a lie. Can't rewind, can't go back. What Dust on the floor, long forgotten days. Echoes whisper, lost in a haze. Every step feels heavy, too heavy to take. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They don't move, they don't fall. Are they watching? Are they lights flicker like a heartbeat gone. The night's so quiet, it's a broken song. Where do I go when the map's all wrong? I reach for the stars, but their scars too far. Shadows on the wall, shadows on the wall. They don't move, they don't fall. Are they watching? Are they calling? The moon's a liar, it hides the truth. Winds howl but tell no proof. This road bends but never streetlights flicker, they die so slow. Echoes whisper, where do you go? The ground feels heavy under my feet. Every step a rhythm incomplete. Shadows in the rain, they call my name, running circles round my shame. Shadows in the rain. nothing to say. I see your ghost in every pane, reflections twisting in my brain. Is it real or just a game? Does it matter? All the same. Shadows in the rain, they call my name, running circles round my shade. Shadows in the rain, they hide my face, lost somewhere in time and space. Wanna scream, but the sound won't come. Wanna run, but my legs feel numb. Everything feels like a lie, even the rain, even the sky. Shadows in the rain, they call my name, running circles round my shame. Shadows in the rain, they hide my face, lost somewhere in time and space.
Silent room, shadows scream, echoes of you in every dream. Broken glass on the floor, a heart can't take much more. Shattered pieces falling slow. Love's in fire, they won't let go. Burn my soul, left me cold. Now I'm drowning in what I know. Your name still carves the air, each breath a whisper of despair. Try to run, try to fight, but your ghost holds me tight. How do you forget the sun when it's all you've ever known? Shattered pieces falling slow. Shattered pieces falling slow. Love's a fire that won't let go. Burn my soul, left me cold. Now I'm drowning in what I
Fingers trace the cracks in the plaster, dusty lines where time runs faster. Shadows stretch long across the room. Empty space hums with quiet gloom. Shadows on the wall, they don't answer it when I call. They just stay. They just stay. Rain taps soft against the glass. Moments slip, they never last. Whispers hang or voices fade. Memory sharp like a rusted blade. Where did you go?
flickering lights in the hallway, a clock that ticks but doesn't tell, shadows stretch across the doorway. What's left of heaven? What's left of hell? Shadows on the wall don't answer when I call. They know me better than I do. Shadows on the wall rise and fall, but they won't leave me too. Broken glass on the kitchen floor, a whisper caught in the midnight air. Something's breathing behind the door, but when I look, there's nothing there. The silence screams louder tonight. Every corner hides a fight. Shadows on the wall don't answer when I call. They know me better than I do. Shadows on the wall rise and fall, but they won't leave me too. I ask the dark if it remembers every promise, every line, but the dark just stays a stranger, and the answers pass me by. Shadows on the wall don't answer when I call. They know me better than I do. Shadows on the wall rise and fall, but they won't leave me too. The clock ticks loud, shadows stretch tall, a room so empty it swallows it all, and dust on the floor, no footsteps remain, echoes of laughter now swallowed by pain. Shadows on the wall, they never leave. They haunt my nights, they steal my peace. I scream for light, but they don't care. Shadows on the wall, they're always there. A photo crack, edges worn thin,
try to forget, but it pulls me back in. And the whispers they crawl through the cracks in my mind. Fading light through the cracks in the blinds. Shadows on the wall, they twist, unwind. Quiet streets outside, but my mind's a roar. Was I meant for this or something more? The clock ticks loud like a pounding drum. Where's the peace? Where's it come from? Shadows on the wall, they're creeping closer. Every thought's awake. Shadows crawling long across the ground, whispers in the air, no voice is found. Empty streets where the silence drowns, and broken horizon calling my name. Nothing feels real, nothing the same. Broken horizon burning in flame. Fingers trace the cracks on the stone. Every step heavier, I'm still alone. Lost my way now. Nowhere feels like home. And I scream into the wind, but it just swallows everything. Broken horizon calling my name. Nothing feels real, nothing the same. Broken horizon burning in flame. Ashes fall like rain from the sky. The world's collapsing, don't ask me why. I search for truth, but it's all a broken horizon calling my name. Nothing feels real, nothing the same. Broken horizon burning in flame. Flickering light, broken ball, room so cold, no one to hold. Shadows dance, shadows crawl. Shadows on the wall, they know my name. They whisper softly, play their game. Shadows on the wall, they never leave. They breathe my fears
picture frame, cracked and torn, smiles frozen, hearts warm. Time stopped, the clock won't tick. The air's so thick, I can't escape. The past, it chokes, it takes my shape. Shadows on the wall, they know my name. They whisper softly, play their game. Shadows on the wall, they never leave. They breathe my fears, they make me grieve. I scream, but silence fills the air. I run, but they're always there. Eyes in the dark, they pull me in. Where do I stop? Where do I silent room, dark as coal. Memories cut through my soul. 1,000 words I never said now echo loud inside my head. Chains broken, torn apart, left me bleeding in the heart. No going back, no second chance, just the shadow of our land.
across the floor. Empty bottles lean by the door. What's it all for? What's it all for? A clock ticks loud like a heartbeat, a rhythm I can't meet. Shadows on the wall, they rise, they fall. I can't outrun them all. Shadows on the wall, they whisper, they call, they watch me crawl. A cigarette burns to the filter edge. The ash falls like snow on the window ledge. Promises carved into the wood, but they're fading like I knew they would. Shadows on the wall, they rise, they fall. I can't outrun them all. Shadows on the wall, they whisper, they call, they watch me crawl. They grow when the light dies, stretch wide when the truth lies. I'm drowning in their sighs, in their sighs. Shadows on the wall, they rise, they fall. I can't outrun them all. Shadows on the wall, they whisper, they call, they watch me crawl. Shadows on the shadows stretch long across the floor. The clock don't tick right no more. Silence heavy like a loaded gun. The air tastes bitter like a goodbye. Every breath feels like a dust on the mirror, no reflection left to see. Broken clock ticking like it marks what's left of me. The bed's too wide, too cold, too empty, and your voice echoes like a ghost in my memory. Shattered roads we couldn't mend. Every turn a bitter end. You are my fire now, just the smoke burning me with every word you spoke. Photographs scattered like dead leaves in the fall. I try to pick them up, but they crumble small. Every frame, another crack in the wall. Your shadow's gone, but I still feel it crawl. Shattered roads we couldn't mend. Every turn a bitter end. You are my fire now, just the smoke burning me with every word you spoke. Did you feel it fade when I held your hand? Did you see the wreckage before it began? We were stars colliding in the dying span. Now I'm just a stranger in this wasteland. Shattered roads we couldn't mend. Every turn a bitter end. You are my fire now, just the smoke
clock won't stop. It stares at me, hands spinning slow, a cruel melody, shadows creeping, they never sleep. Shadows of the fire dancing in my mind, burning through the wire, leaving me blind. Shadows of the fire never let me go. I hear whispers, they crawl through the air, promises broken, heavy to bear. The night's a mirror, it doesn't care. Smoke rises high, higher than dreams. Nothing is ever as it seems. Shadows of the fire dancing in my mind, burning through the wire, leaving me blind. Shadows of the fire never let me go. Flickers fade, but the embers stay. You cannot run what won't decay. Light and dark, they always play. Shadows of the fire